According to the psychologist Abraham Maslow, all of us we try to achieve self-actualization. We try to grow as human beings. We need to satisfy some needs, and we could put these needs in a pyramid, something like this. The first step, at the base of the pyramid, the physical needs: eating, drinking, um, sleeping, the need for exercise. Imagine, for example, a puppy. He has the best food, fresh water, but he's locked in a cage all the time with no exit. Do you think this puppy will develop a healthy and well balanced personality? The second step, safety needs, security needs. It can be security needs. It can be physical safety, to live with no fear to suffer physical aggression, or it can be economic safety, to live with no fear to lose employment, for example, or it can be a basic safety with myself, with my image, my clothes, my way of my style, so to speak. This is very important as well, my image. Imagine, for example, you cut a dog's hair. Do you think this dog, this animal, is ashamed? Do you think this dog is aware of his image? And about a human child, at what age does a child start to be aware of his own image? The third step. Uh, love and belonging. Imagine a child raised in a luxurious palace with the best food, the best clothes, but no family. The servants bring him the best food, etc. But they don't talk to him, and the child has no friends. Okay, he has all his physical and safety needs fulfilled, but will he grow up as a healthy and well balanced person? The fourth step, the social esteem needs. Once the person enjoys a basic, certain physical and emotional safety, he will fight to become something, to be someone, to occupy a social place where he can be useful and he can be recognized by the other people. This is social esteem. And then we have the fifth step, the last step, self actualization needs, the superior needs, the meta needs, according to Abraham Maslow. These needs appear slowly, step by step, not at the beginning of life, of course. For example, we have the need for a meaning, a purpose in life. People, as they grow as human beings, look for a purpose. Many self actualized people will describe this experience. I had something to do in this world, something that nobody would do but me. Very often, this meaning, this purpose is found in sons and daughters. The parents find this meaning in sons and daughters. But an experience like this can also be found in the writer who wants to create the perfect novel, or the scientist who does a research for years and years. If you ask these people, they will usually tell you, I was so happy. I was really happy when I devoted myself to my research, or when I wanted to write this book. I had something unique to do in this world. This is a very important experience, okay? Okay, the needs don't appear all at a time. That is obvious. We can draw a different curve in each case, in each need. Something like this. The horizontal axis represents human life in its different stages: the newborn baby, the childhood, young man, adult man, old person, okay, the human life. And the vertical axis represents the intensity of the need. So we have, for example, the need for sleep, extremely intense at the beginning of life. A newborn baby needs to sleep 20 hours a day or more. Or we have, for example, the sexual needs. Sexual needs don't exist at the beginning of life, just don't exist. That is the reason of this curve. Okay? They explode, so to speak, at a certain point in life. And then they are there more or less the rest of your life. Or we can take the need for my image. I need to take care of my image. I need to feel comfortable with myself, with with my clothes, with okay, with myself. Okay, this is a very important need, my image, but it doesn't exist at the beginning of life. The baby, the newborn baby, he's not aware of his image. He doesn't know he has an image. Okay, this image once again appears at a certain point in life, and then it will be there more or less. More or less, it depends the rest of your life. Okay, or we can take the needs for protection, extremely intense at the beginning of life. If a child gets lost in Carrefour, for example, Saturday evening with thousands of people around, he will start to cry, obviously, because he needs protection and safety. This need is extremely intense at the beginning of life, and this need uh, decreases naturally during life. Okay, or we can take the need for love and belonging, extremely intense at the beginning of life. A newborn baby could die if he has no emotional connections. Even if he has food and clothes, he could die. So the need for love is extremely important, extremely intense at the beginning of life. Or we can take the need for a meaning, a purpose. This need does not exist at the beginning of life, even when you are a young man or a young woman, but it appears later. The more mature a person is, the more intense this need grows. What do I have to do in this world? What will I leave behind me once I am not here anymore? Which is the purpose of my life? Okay, these are very important points uh, of Maslow's theory.